Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Piccolo Daima. So this is adult Piccolo as he appeared in Daima, as he appeared briefly in Daima. Piccolo in general was just sort of like tagging along for most of Daima. He was there as a sort of like lore point, but his actual inclusion in fights and things like that were like pretty negligible. Like, it's nice to have him around, and like his mini Figuarts was one of my favorites out of that entire line. Just a really great articulation, great accessories, and he had a really cool mini small bendy wire cape, so that was cool too. And this Piccolo is pretty much the exact same thing, just scaled up, which is also really good. Now, you might not like the Daima colors that much or the slightly slimmer frame, but I think it works really well as an adult sort of 3.0/4.0 Piccolo, because it does have a lot of that engineering that they've sort of been introducing in this sort of transitionary period of brand new Figuarts engineering. But taken out of the box, here's what Piccolo comes with. So we've got the figure itself. We've got 6 faces, we've got 3 with his turban on and 3 without, we've got folded arms accessories, we've got a bunch of different hands, and of course we've got his cape. He's a very well accessorized figure. It is very similar to the loadout that we got with the mini figure, and that is perfectly fine. It is the loadout that we kind of get with most Piccolos, but still having alternate faces for, you know, turban and non-turban is very cool, and I do appreciate it quite a bit because they generally sculpt entirely new heads instead of just swappable faces, and that takes a little bit more. And, you know, he is a bit more expensive than a lot of the other Figuarts, and that's sort of understandable here. But taken out of the box and put on a display here is Piccolo, and he's looking quite good. He's got the yellow fleshy parts, which is sort of his more current anime look, because in the original Z it was like pink, but in the manga it was yellow, in Superhero it was yellow, and now Daima it's yellow as well. It's the current look and the more accurate look for Piccolo. The purple that they used for the gi looks nice as well, and all of his detail is very nice. I do like the bright, vibrant green. I do prefer the Z styling green a bit more, but this one doesn't throw me off too much at all. If anything, it's a little bit more super inclined, and I think that's fine. But let's compare him with all of the Piccolos, because we might as well. So here he is next to the Superhero Piccolo. Here he is next to the proud Namekian Piccolo. Here he is next to the 1.0 SDCC Anime Colors Piccolo. Here he is next to the original S.H.Figuarts Piccolo, which I think was the first Dragon Ball Figuarts. So really cool to see that one still holds up pretty well color-wise, and accessory-wise too. And here he is next to the mini Daima Piccolo. So pretty cool, compares pretty well with the others. If you compare direct like accessory loadouts, Piccolo is pretty much the same all throughout, except for the Superhero one, which lacked in accessories but did have compatibility with the proud Namekian accessories, so that was fine. But it is just an interesting figure, all things considered. Now, for posability, it's pretty good. He's got a ball drain in the neck and this crazy hinge system thing in the head, which I imagine is used for him to like look straight up for flight poses. But the engineering of it is so strange, and it makes swapping the heads just a tiny bit awkward. Smooth, but awkward. His arm can rotate all the way around, it can butterfly in. He's got a soft plastic gi at the top, upper arm swivel, bend at the elbow, ball hinge at the wrist. He can crunch forward a bit. There's a swivel at the waist, which allows for even more rotation and crunching. He can do the splits that far. He's got a soft waist, so it works with the articulation. He can kick forward and back that far. He's got a bend at the knees. It is that sort of like single jointed bend that they've introduced with Daima, Goku, and Vegeta, and sort of like worked with it. There's a swivel at the ankle, pivot at the ankle, as well as a hinge at the toe. So fairly standard-ish posability. It's sort of the baseline that we are working with now with Figuarts, and I really do like it. This Piccolo can get into any pose that you really want, and I'm very happy about that. I will say there is some minor messy paint application. His fleshy muscular parts, it's a little bit messy, like the line work isn't perfect. Doesn't bother me too much, but I do think it bears mentioning. And of course it comes with his cloak as well. It is a soft plastic on top, and it is a bendy cloth wire material for the rest of it, so just wire running through all of the sides and the back, and just the rest as cloth. Again, makes Piccolo super dynamic. It's the same with the mini Piccolo and the Super Saiyan Gohan that they released last year. It just works, and I do really, really like it. And it's nice to have it in the adult scale, and because of it, you can actually put it on older Piccolo figures. So here he is with the Proud Namekian wearing it, but it doesn't work the other way around of having the hard plastic on the Daima one, because the hard plastic one connects directly into the back, so it didn't really work. But you can, at least use this one for Proud Namekian, or, any other Piccolo. Now for faces, we get a neutral face out of the box, we get a teeth clenched angry face, as well as a mouth open shouting face. For the turban heads, we get a smirking face, which looks fantastic. We get a mouth open shouting face, as well as a mouth open shocked face, which is a very nice expression as well. I do like what they've done here with Daima Piccolo. They've really run with the expressions a bit more, and I like the look quite a bit. The full cape combo works perfectly with this Piccolo. Again, the soft plastic just works, and the cloth just drapes over his arms. It's nice. It's really, really nice. It should be the standard going forward, and it probably will be the standard going forward. And he can aura farm all day long and looks fantastic. And again, with all of his accessories, you can get him into some fantastic poses. I had a lot of fun with Piccolo. Absolute fantastic figure. The Daima Mini Piccolo was fantastic, and the Daima Adult Piccolo is equally as fantastic, if not more so, because it's the Adult Piccolo. If there's any discrepancy, it's because of colors, because he doesn't really fit that well with, Z accurate figures as much, or people don't like the slim frame too much. Again, doesn't bother me. I am very, very happy with this. If they want to re-release this exact sculpt constantly with different colors, that's perfectly fine too. And, I can see them doing that down the line instead of constantly re-releasing the Proud Namekian. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Absolutely fantastic figure. Probably my favorite in the entire Daima line so far. I do like the Vegeta and the Goku, but I think the Piccolo is better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know. It really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate all of you guys.